What the heck is going on, Kind of Funny best friends? It's your guy, Snowbike Mike, back again with another Kind of Funny Games afternoon stream. Hey, welcome in, everybody. I know it's a little bit later, but we just had some fun over with the core team for a core sponsored stream. Shout out to Blessing and Greg for going to represent Team Kind of Funny with our fellow friends over at IGN, and of course, Sir Lawrence and Bruce Green, those two incredible gentlemen as well, playing some fun core games on the live stream. But guess what? Now we're back over here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, and it's time for Metal Gear Solid Takeover. It's time!
Yeah,
the Metal
baby.
Gear Solid
Metal Gear.
finale. That's
Metal
right,
Gear.
everybody. We have made it to the very end of Metal Gear Solid. It's mine and Barrett's first ever playthrough. We have been joined by the young king, the future class of video games, the man behind the Blessing Show. Brand new episode out right now, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. Freaking watch it so you know what's up with video games. And Blessing and Roger put a ton of work into it, and they deserve all the views, all the likes, all the positive comments, all the love. So go watch it. And we've also been joined by Kevin Coelho, who's just absolutely my master miller. I mean, Kevin, when I look at you, all I think about is like, that's the greatest dude on planet Earth.
He's your master miller, where he's really someone else the entire time.
He's gonna straight his man bun, take off his glasses, and all of a sudden, oh shit! He's
Oh my God, it was like
brother. He's always been the villain.
Oh shit, man. So we've been having a ton of fun. Let's introduce the group for today's stream. Of course, on the controller, playing through it all, my guy, Sad Boy Barrett. What up, Barrett? How are you, B?
Hold on. Metal Gear.
Yeah, you got to do it every time. You got to do it every time.
Doesn't make any sense right now, guys.
I don't know. I just know someone wears an eye patch at one point. That's all.
Sometimes people wear eye patches. Oh, so this jabroni has two eyes right now. I guess we should keep up, and just in case if he loses an eyeball.
Keep,
so right,
keep the eye
right
count
now,
going. Keep the eye count going.
Can we get an eye count going right now? Twitch chat eye count.
Right now, two eyes.
Two eyeballs. Two
eyes.
eyeballs. He's got
Two
it.
eyes.
Let's go around. We got the young king.
How many predictions? Like, what's your prediction for how many eyeballs are lost in this franchise?
He could lose them both. You know what I mean? I'm going with both.
Could.
I'm going to go with hard both. Blessing, how are you? Thanks for doing that core sponsored stream. Did you have some fun?
I had some fun. I missed you, Mike. You were there last time, and we didn't have you this time. And I honestly wish we had you, because the performance that me and Greg put up this core stream, not our best.
Not
our best. Okay.
I was a disgrace during paintball, and I'm willing to admit that, everybody who's watching. So don't go back and watch the VOD, but do support core.
You were incredible during the Katana 1v1s, and I knew you would be. I was like, Blessing, this is your game. And we were all watching over here at the Kind of Funny Discord going, oh, yeah, he's absolutely dominating everyone like usual. That's right.
Yeah, I wish we had more of that, but they knew what was up. They knew they couldn't let me loose for that long in Katana fight, and so I respect it. But we'll be back. Probably.
Shout out as well. Going around, we have Kevin on the ones and twos. Hey, Kevin Coelho, how you feeling today?
Hi, I'm Kevin. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry. I was looking at the stuff. I was looking at the paint and sip stuff. I didn't know you'd call upon me. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We had a really nice time hanging out for like 45 minutes, talking and just BSing.
Yep. We had a really great time. The conversation went everywhere and everything in between. It was a lot of fun. And then, of course, we also have the Kind of Funny editor, the man who just does magic here. Roger's in the background. Roger, what are you doing?
I'm gonna leave in a little bit.
Hang out with us,
I gotta make some popcorn chicken in the freezer. It's calling my name, but I just wanted to say support the Blessing Show and support this stream. You know what I mean? Like that's more important, honestly.
Yes. Please watch the Blessing Show for Roger, because Roger was in the lab. He was in the stuffy. That dude was in his luggage. He was putting in work on the editing side. It was coming down to the wire.
I was making calls. You know what I mean? I was out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah. Roger was. I think Roger was stressed a few times. I could tell from just like the text that I would get.
You could tell that? Oh no!
From the text Roger would send of like, man, I'm stressed.
You can tell I was stressing from that message. Oh wow.
Yeah, when Roger messaged me, it was like, "Yo, let's not do many of these. Let's not do."
No, we're never doing this. We're never doing this again. But, so if you like this a lot, support it, because it's the last one. We're never doing this again. We're never doing the Blessing Show ever again. Until next week.
I love that.
See you guys Thursday, September 2nd.
Real quick, Mike, what are all these wooden things that came with this paint and sip?
You know what? I don't know. It was part of the package, and I just said maybe they're dolls. Maybe they're supposed to be like little stamps or something. I don't know what it is.
Can you send me the Amazon listing? Because this is boggling my fucking mind.
Okay, I will. I mean, why don't you show them on stream right now? Come up on camera and show it off.
It seems like a lot of work. The kids can understand that.
Oh my god!
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
All right, so just type in literally paint kit, and it's the second one down.
Okay,
it's like $31.
Calm down. You're yelling at me. You're $31 you paid for this. All right.
I bought a bunch of them. Twitch chat. What's going on, everybody? Welcome.
You reimbursed it, right? You
he did not.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We did great on that one. Twitch chat. What the heck is going on? Kind of funny, best friends. It's awesome to see you. Welcome back for an awesome Thursday. We got a little bit of a time frame, but we got a good amount of time. And remember, you can help support us by filling up that bar with your follows, with your subs, with your gifted subs, and bit donations. So let's go out there and fill up that bar. I want to give a big thank you to everybody that tuned in last night for me and Barrett's first ever anime movie watch long. There was over 300 plus of you watching Summer Wars with us late last night. So if you tuned into that, thank you so much. If you want to catch the VOD, it's up on the Twitch archive. You can sync it up with us. Barrett has the timer. You could have a great time watching Summer Wars. And guess what? Anime Thursdays are back. Starting today, we're going to talk about anime once again here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We're going to catch up on the animes we've been watching, and then we're going to take suggestions, and me, Kevin, Blessing, and Barrett will all watch a fun anime of our choosing for next week for Anime Thursday. So let's get into it, guys. As much as I want to talk anime, we got to talk about where we're at right now because it is absolutely going down. Now, Barrett, I'm going to let you start, but I think it's Blessing's turn to catch the rock and give us the where we're at so far. Actually, one second, Barrett, I think this is going to make you smile. Last night, I was on a Discord call with my buddy Washi. And Washi straight up asked me, he said, who is Big Boss? And I want you to know, Barrett, I had a long day yesterday and somehow pulled it out of my pocket, a perfect explanation of who Big Boss was, his relationship to me. Mikey. You want me to throw out Big Boss? You want me to throw out Big Boss?
Throw down Big Boss. Who is Big Boss?
I'm very curious about this because
you ready?
You've met Big Boss.
So this is how I gave it. I said, this is it. I said, Big Boss is supposedly our father. And right, so I'm talking from Snake's perspective, just so everybody knows. We have never met Big Boss, but in my eyes, Big Boss is supposedly dead, right? And so the whole goal of this right now is they want Big Boss's DNA because Big Boss was the best soldier in the 1970s. They took his DNA and created 8 clones, 8 jabroni clones, 6 of them thrown out in the gutter. 2 of them survived. Me and my homie brother, Liquid Snake. Now,
I don't know if we would call him a homie, but he's definitely our brother.
Get this. Liquid, he got the recessive genes. So he got the booty genes. I got the good genes. He hates me because of that. Then on top of that, after they actually got the DNA, they found another way through some sort of different sequencing to make the genome soldiers. So these guys aren't as good as I am, Snake, but they're like right there, and they're using some of Big Boss's DNA. And that's who the heck Big Boss is. What do you think of that? I threw that out at 11:30 at night, tired as can be.
It's not bad for the context of Metal Gear Solid 1. Like
that is the level of understanding the lore that you are going to need to keep going forward. Because Mike, you're in a very good place right now.
I respect that. Like you took in a lot. I'm really proud of you for a man that is well known to be like too high to usually understand most sentences. I'm proud of you right there.
Like I need you to have that level of like being able to kind of recap and recall because the lore from here, the narrative from here is going to keep that same level of, all right, this guy is this and this is a relationship with this, but it's going to be heightened. It's going to be heightened. So I need you to keep that level of focus.
Okay.
Now, while I was just praising you for that, I want to, whatever the opposite, shame you. I want to shame you for being like, you know what? I'm going to buy the kit with the little characters that like they're gonna create these little there's zero chance we ever make these little characters a thing, so now we just have a shit ton of extra pegs.
Oh, is that what the pegs are for?
Yeah.
Also, this is the kit I bought everybody.
A lot of kits that were $15, just a heads up, did not include these people. Maybe that would have been a smarter choice. We'll see.
Yeah, you never know. You just gotta live life on the edge.
So, Mike, that's a good summation of Big Boss. I think we got a lot of that understanding yesterday, especially since we're getting closer to the end of the game. More things are being explained to us. What else happened yesterday? We fought Shade Raven.
Shade Raven. Yeah, we took him on in a freezer.
All of his ravens ate his body after we took him down. He helped us get through to the cold area. We had to do the 3 keys to turn off Metal Gear. We had to, and the 3 keys were all the same key, but it turned into different shapes depending on the temperature.
That was dope. That was really dope.
We had to do the room temperature key, then we had to do the cold key, then we had to do the hot key, and we did all of that. We're about to turn off Metal Gear, but then we were fooled, Mikey. We were fooled into actually turning on Metal Gear because we were told that the 3 keys would turn off the sequencing and stuff like that. It turns out that the codes that the terrorists claim to have to turn on Metal Gear, they actually never got it. So they tricked us into activating Metal Gear for them.
Yeah. Isn't it stupid? Isn't it stupid that the failsafe turns it on?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That seems
it's a little weird.
I feel like Otacon should have known that.
Turn it off.
It should have been like, yeah.
And I also don't know why they had to fool us into doing it. Like they could have just done it themselves. I don't know. It's a whole thing.
I don't know.
Anyways, at that same time, we also get revealed that our master who trained us years ago, that we've been talking to throughout this entire game, not actually our master. Our master's body was found, and it seemed to have been killed. He seemed to have been killed 3 days ago. And we were actually talking to Liquid Snake the entire time, dressing up as our master, fooling us into all of this stuff. We had to fight Liquid Snake inside the big Metal Gear. Did it take us a couple tries? Yes, it did, but we eventually got there. In the middle of the fight, a cyborg ninja came in.
Oh, he's so
Gray
cool.
Fox helped us out. And then there was a whole thing where he's kind of like an adopted brother to Naomi, right? And she was the one who made Fox die, right, to help kill some of the very specific terrorists, because Fox die targets very specific people. And so we went into this mission not knowing that we were essentially targeted to die at the end of this as well.
Yeah, it seems like we're also infected with it.
Yeah, we were pretty much set up to die at the end of this anyway. So we infected the people. The DARPA chief that we talked to in the jail cell wasn't actually the DARPA chief. It was what was it? It was Decoy Tuna. Decoy Tuna. Decoy Tuna died from Fox Die. Yeah. I think we killed someone else with Fox Die too, didn't we? Kill the CEO
the DARPA chief.
No, not the DARPA chief.
No, the other guy. The CEO.
The CEO of that war.
Troy Baker.
Yeah, Troy Baker. So we accidentally killed him as well. And then, and so Naomi, her parents were killed by, it turns out, Gray Fox was the one who killed her parents.
He adopted her because he felt bad about it.
Yeah,
he was
like, from her perspective, she thought her parents were killed by some other organization or some shit, right? And then her whole thing was to get revenge for what our government had done to Gray Fox and all this stuff, and that's why she joined Foxhound, right?
Too. Yeah, revenge because Snake theoretically killed Gray Fox.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, but then she kind of it seemed like she might have fallen in love with Snake for a little bit too.
Yeah, I don't think she's revealed that 100%.
Yeah, there's a
moment where he's like, I've got this virus now, don't I? And she instead doesn't really say yes. So interesting.
Rest in peace to Throat Goat, who was also. It was revealed that Cyborg Ninja, aka Gray Fox, was also aka Throat Goat. Deep Throat, whatever the fuck you want to call him, and he was also helping us out throughout the game. And then he helped us. He kind of saved us while fighting Metal Gear. And then we had the opportunity to shoot a rocket at Liquid, but it also would have killed Gray Fox. And Snake kept saying, "I can't do it. I can't do it." And then it seemed like Gray Fox was killed by Metal Gear. And then we had to fight Liquid Snake again inside the Metal Gear, but this time with the cockpit open. We did all of that. Everything exploded, and then Liquid Snake went into the whole monologuing about endangered species and the government and all of this stuff. We got some really bad FMV like fucking 4.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, that was your opinion. That was your opinion. I thought that was cool.
Super jarring to go back and forth between the game and those videos.
Super jarring.
And so now,
do you think they shot those for the game, or did those already exist?
No, those were like that was generic B-roll from fucking because they were using actual explosions and stuff. Bless. Anyway, we are starting this stream today. We are going mano, fist to fist with Liquid Snake.
Yep. I got 2 things really quick I want to bring up. One, we forgot about RIP Sniper Wolf. An incredible scene.
Yes.
Awesome music. Yeah. Great vibe.
That's what we started the stream with.
What an incredible start to the stream. And wow. I mean, still impressed to this day. Second, Blessing, I'd like to kick it to you really quick. Can you quickly give me the rundown of Throat Goat, aka Deep Throat? Because I'm still a little lost on that. I feel like that was a character we were introduced to, but it was also kind of like a call-in thing, and we didn't call him that much, or we don't know much about him. Like,
well, we tried to call him, but he wouldn't answer.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's much to run down, right? Like, basically, Gray Fox is a character from one of the previous Metal Gear games. Snake killed him in a previous Metal Gear game. You meet him in this game as Cyborg Ninja. You don't know he's Cyborg Ninja until later on, and then you realize, oh, this is Gray Fox. Gray Fox, brother of Naomi. Naomi knows that you killed Gray Fox and is originally mad at you for killing Gray Fox. But Gray Fox / Cyber Ninja has some weird shit going on mentally, where he's kind of going back and forth from being this, murderer, like, super ninja, fucking fucked up, is driven by violence and chaos, to being Gray Fox, who does want to help, and that is him. As Throat Goat, calling you up, giving you hints, trying to be on your side and lead you to where you need to go. And so by the time you meet up with him toward the end of the game, like, he's there to fucking shut down Metal Gear, and he's on your side. But it's just the back and forth of, sometimes
where his mental state is at, it's not stable. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, friends. It's me. I'm here.
Yeah, dude. Fox there we go. Here, y'all.
If I may step in,
please.
The name Deep Throat, or Throat Goat, as we call him, given to him because it's a reference to the pseudonym given to an informant that provided information to Bob Woodward in 1972 as part of the Watergate scandal. The informant went by the name Deep Throat, which is why.
Yeah, because we kept making jokes about Deep Throat when he was first introduced, and then I think Tam, you might have been in the chat explaining that. I think. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. When
they first introduced Deep Throat, and we were all like, "What the fuck?" They call a guy Deep Throat. We were like briefly like, "Oh yeah, but this is an accurate historical thing. There was actual Deep Throat back in the day."
I would not recommend Googling him.
Yeah.
Okay. I would highly recommend it.
If you're gonna Google him by his real name.
Highly recommend it.
Okay.
With the words Watergate after.
Yeah, good call. Tam, do we need to know anything more before we start this final fight? I want everybody to know we're gonna watch the post-scene credits because y'all told us to stay for it.
We've been warned.
We also have a Metal Gear Solid 2 trailer that we will watch at the end of this to prepare for our next segment of Metal Gear Solid 2. So, Tam, is there anything else we need to know? You being Fox and knowing it all.
No, I think you're good. The only other thing is the motivation of Frank Yeager being in this area isn't specifically to take out Metal Gear. He's kind of an X factor that was mainly there for you instead of Metal Gear itself.
Who's Frank Yeager?
Metal Gear.
Oh, sorry, Gray Fox.
Oh, okay.
And Gray Fox is
Throat Goat.
Throat Goat. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Say that one more time, Tam.
So like he's Gray Fox isn't part of like he's not trying to rid the world of Metal Gears or anything like that specifically. He was just like experimented on, and he's there for his own motivations.
Gotcha.
He's just doing cool ninja shit on his own. He wants to fight.
It seemed like he was more there to help us out at the end before. He was crushed by Metal Gear.
He was trying to get some closure on Snake.
Okay. All right. Well. Welcome in, everybody. The finale of Metal Gear Solid going down right now. You all made this possible. We're here to finish it all with you. So let's go have some fun. Barrett, freaking take us away, bro.
Barrett Courtney, as you get into this is Tim Geddes real quick. I've just been hanging out.
Yeah.
I need you to slack me before you watch the MGS2 trailer, okay?
We'll let you know, and we'll have you come in. Yeah.
Good luck. Have fun.
We'll rewatch this cutscene to kind of get reintroduced to the stakes.
If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Oh, dang. Okay, okay.
Let's go.
Have at you.
How about you?
Yeah, that Sniper Wolf cutscene.
Oh god!
Oh god! Cutscene will stick with me for the rest of my life, Beth.
Yeah.
Blessing. I want you to know that.
Oh god! Get up there! Get up there! Get up there!
Oh, get up, dude!
That cutscene was an actual hard.
About to go Mufasa on that thing in Lion King. That could have been bad.
Oh my god! Get up!
I love his laugh.
We have no items, right? Okay. Okay. No! Get! Oh god!
Two hot bodies rubbing.
Just two hot bodies.
Just two hot bods fighting it out.
Now, do you think Liquid Snake took off Solid Snake's shirt?
Yeah. What
100%.
happened there? We blacked out
He
for a
was
minute and
taking
then.
all of his guns and stuff, so he probably took his t-shirt off. Yeah. He's like, look, I got to strip search you. Take everything off.
I don't know. I don't know if you.
Nice
Actually, I don't know if you've ever been in a fight, but generally, if you're going in a fight, you have to take your top off.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay.
That's the thing that happens in many a fight. Yeah, you take off your shirt.
Okay.
Because you can't have the shirt holding you back.
Oh, you can't keep trading with this guy there. You get you.
Yeah. This is getting bad. This is getting bad.
You gotta shed any extra weight. It's like when Goku takes off the weights in his shoes.
Oh,
during
like
the
when,
World Tournament.
down tech.
or like when Rock Lee takes his ankle weight.
It's also one of those two, Blessing, if you've ever watched the hockey fights. If you're wearing a t-shirt, you're just giving me a chance to grab your t-shirt and wrap it over your head, you know what I mean?
Oh, come on. Get out of there. Ooh. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good.
Oh, this isn't good.
Toss him. There it is. Oh, so close. One more
Remember
time.
when Barrett whipped that guy off into the lava? That was
So
incredible.
fucking cool. That was one of the greatest moments in this video game ever.
I will say, Barrett, the toss, that is very cool, but you do no damage.
Oh, no damage. Okay.
Okay.
Do you think
I was wondering if it was
side,
maybe
or?
like another, like, because he did tease of like, you can't even survive that fall. Oh god.
Yeah. I don't believe you can make him fall.
Okay. All right. Good to know. So I just got to be really good at fisting here.
Yeah, you gotta be real good at fisting.
Yeah, fisting is gonna be your only option.
Have at you, Snake.
You need to channel the Star Wars character Kit Fisto.
He died in the first and only fight we see him, and it's a goddamn joke. Against fucking Palpatine when he's all revved up, and it's like, all right, he just hopped up on a desk.
But remember, dude, it's hard to not be killed by someone who just did a bunch of twirls in the air, you know? Ooh.
I can't believe I feel the way I do about Star Wars.
I can. Ooh.
What's wrong?
Shut up. Liquid.
Bitch ass Liquid.
I don't like that he can do these spin kicks, man. I'm not a fan of that.
Called a super roundhouse.
What's wrong?
You're doing great.
Snake. Nice shot.
Oh, dude, you're fucking him up.
Ooh, he got me back. He got me back. Oh, what the fuck?
Snake.
Man, headbutted me.
It's so crazy to see Barrett do something that took me like hours of my life in like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, he's just such a good gamer.
He's a gamer-ass gamer.
This is
You're doing really good, yeah.
Oh, no. Get away from me.
years of gaming training.
Oh, come on.
What happens when they hire you at IGN just to play video games?
Yeah.
Capture footage. You get good at shit.
Oh, God.
Going to blow.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh!
No, get away from me, sir. No! Oh,
Yeah.
You had the little runaround technique.
Yeah.
It looked good.
Yeah, chase after him.
he really started.
When
He really started to get my number, though.
Yeah, the thing is, like, when he dodges, you don't want to press the attack
Have
when
at you,
he's dodging. Or if he's moving really quickly, that means he's positioning to attack you back. Your best bet is to just back off. See there, you want to back off to bait that spin kick and then come back in.
Yeah.
Super roundhouse.
Ooh. Yeah, when he's doing that position, like I can tell, like that he's gearing up to like do a counter attack when he's doing that like little like weird crouch. But like for the second like half of that fight, it's just he's only in that position, you know?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nice. Nailed it.
Nice shot!
Nice. Oh my god, you're a gamer. You're such a good gamer.
That's the one. We got him in the loop.
Oh!
Oh!
No!
It's going to blow!
We don't need like a 2-minute timer, you know what I mean? Like that's too much.
Was this back in the day when there was no analog stick as well? You were using a D-pad, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Wait, no, I thought they had an analog stick for this game specifically.
They released it later.
No. Really?
Yeah. I think.
Like, didn't it work
I
for?
think it was VR missions.
Nice.
But there was another version of the game that made available.
It's going
So the analog stick
blow!
controller definitely came after the game was released.
And no N64, right? Like this was just PS1 at the time?
This was PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wild.
And then
Yeah.
PC.
Oh! God, that takes out so much health.
I think there's a Metal Gear Solid Integral, which I think is something like that. That's got
Oh, God. That fucking headbutt, dude.
This twin.
Whoa!
That man just. Oh.
Oh, wow.
No! Oh!
Damn.
I'm getting
Damn,
closer and closer
you
every time,
hustled
dude.
that man, bro.
You also only had 45 seconds left. Insane. There's so much pressure.
Snake!
Have at you, Snake.
Somebody in chat said you are playing Integral. Is that true? Is this Integral?
Yes.
Yeah, this might be the Integral version.
Ooh!
I wonder what changes between that.
What's wrong, Snake?
This isn't the run. This isn't the run.
It can
This
be.
is the run. This is the run. I
Yeah,
believe in you.
you battle adversity, you turn this around.
Ooh!
Oh, wow, the dodge.
Nice shot!
Nice shot.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Oh, God. God damn.
What's
At this
wrong,
moment, was it like
Snake?
smashing square then? Would it be square, 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 square? What was this looking like?
Oh, God.
It's such bullshit that you don't get a heavy attack.
Yeah, he gets a fucking heavy, dude. Like, come on, bro. Fucking jabroni.
Hey, he's turning the circle on you, Barrett. He's turning it around on you.
Yeah, that circle is flipped 180 degrees.
Listen, I'd
We
say
got this.
don't worry too much about the time limit. When the one you were hitting him and just going in a circle and coming back, you still had plenty of time to do it. Focus on the fight.
So this weekend when I was kayaking, I saw a little kid like climbing the side of like a hill, and like his mom was like, you know, Kaya, stop. And he was like, you know that puts pressure on me. Now I want to do it because you said don't. And she was like, that's not what I meant. And it was like, I hate this.
Snake!
I mean, that sounds like something you would say, though, Kevin.
No. No.
Why are you fucking lying to me?
No. No. Nico, no.
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, he let you get away with that one. He did not let you get away with that one.
Oh, come on, bro.
Why can't they just be friends? You know what I mean? They're brothers. Like, they shouldn't be fighting like this.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, especially for receiving all the bad genes. Like, this guy's still good. You know what I mean? Like, Liquid Snake, he's still ripped. He's yoked.
Oh, fuck. Come on, man.
It did so little damage. It's such bullshit.
Oh, nice dodge.
His hits are so much harder than yours, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god.
First time. Love to see it.
You kicked him off the thing, bro.
Meryl.
Turn the bomb off, you moron.
I don't see the bomb anywhere anymore.
It turns off automatically. It's got sleep.
Oh, okay.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Wasn't she shot 4 times?
Meryl,
She's
are
wearing
you
bandages.
okay?
He's bandaged
Are
up.
you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
You were shot 3 times.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
How are you alive?
It wasn't that bad.
You should have
Didn't get
died.
into the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
This looks like the
But it made me
most
realize
uncomfortable
something.
embrace.
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Guys, we need to get out of here.
It's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's
Your best friend,
okay.
Otacon.
He doesn't
All
care.
right.
Oh, I guess he
You
does.
saved her, man. Good job.
You killed my
some bad
girlfriend, though.
news.
Yeah, you killed my
We're about to
girlfriend,
be
but I guess,
bombed.
yeah.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Yep.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to?
Someone
I'll
who
take
did
care of
not help
security
me
along
throughout
your
most
escape
of this game.
route, too.
Otacon.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
What's the
I
point?
need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Damn, dude.
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Remember when you hated him?
Don't worry.
How you feel now?
I'm staying here.
Yeah,
It's my
punk.
own decision.
He's still an
Otacon,
asshole.
This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface.
This is his
piercing
one
nuclear
little moment of
bomb.
redemption,
It won't
and the whole
hold.
being able to
I'm
open the
through
cockpit for
regretting
Metal
the
Gear.
past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
But you're about to
Good.
sacrifice yourself.
Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Yo, that was a good
Oh,
moment. That was nice.
What
That
about
was good.
him? Where's Otacon?
Why did you say Otacon?
Otacon.
What the fuck?
Oh, it makes perfect
With his
sense.
old self.
She hasn't heard the explanation for
be the
why
man
he's
he
called
wants to be.
Otacon, Otaku.
He's fighting
She was
with
spared
us
that.
too?
She has the correct pronunciation, if we're being honest.
And I
Yeah.
don't want it to be in vain.
Otaku convention. That is
Yeah.
Otacon.
Me too.
It's fair.
Slit.
Everybody else has it wrong.
I don't know, I think it's actually
Symbiote,
Otaku.
says Michael O'Leary in the chat.
What they say?
Symbiotes.
Oh yes.
Honestly, somebody should have gotten fired for that.
Should have been Kojima.
Yeah, there's a whole Han
Snake.
situation here.
Who's saying Han Solo?
What's his face?
He didn't in that one
Lando
movie.
Calrissian.
Yeah.
We're the main characters.
I must be heavy.
Damn.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way.
Were they planning on just banging right there?
Yeah, well, guess we can't have a love scene right on top of Metal Gear.
Oh, look at that weird shadow.
Are you telling me you wouldn't?
We're already there.
You're telling me
We knew that there were bombs like headed our way. Like my
I couldn't think
sneaking
of a better way
suit.
to go.
Hurry up.
Exactly. Like imagine the thrill of that.
If I can choose death, banging on top of a Metal Gear as we're fucking dying from bombs. Yes.
You just
Hurry.
blatantly you text one of your friends.
Where'd she
say,
find
I'm about
that
to bang on
vest?
top of a nuclear power tank.
Looking
Let
good,
people know I died how I live.
All right, time to get out of here. Oh shit!
Hurry.
What is happening? What is happening? All right, there we go. Oh gosh, we got 10 minutes to get out of here.
I'm a huge
Do you
fan
have
of this stuff.
GAC? Do you have GAC? Gear?
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Gak?
Yeah, do you've got gear on you now? No.
Oh, they took away all of my items still though. What the fuck?
Damn, no key.
Oh shit!
There's nothing going your way.
All right, keys.
Meryl just monologued to herself.
Yes. Wow, he is. My man, did you see that?
Oh, this is how we're supposed to.
That machine gun with your weapon gun. Shoot him,
Yo,
Snake.
this is dope.
Oh, Barrett. Barrett.
Nice.
Oh,
Quick
you're
rations.
fucking up.
I don't. Oh, I do have rations. Sweet.
Oh, I guess
call.
you have just one, yeah. Man, that
Let him
must
come
suck.
out of that door, bro.
Getting killed by that seems terrible. This is
Oh
amazing.
my! This is awesome.
This is wild for a PS1 game, dude.
You think this is wild? Keep watching.
Somebody said triangle for
Here they come.
Barrels.
Snake,
Nice.
clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
There it is.
I have to hold it though. I'm not a fan of that.
I think you can double tap it. Try that quick.
No, double tapping doesn't work in the car for some reason.
Damn.
It worked in the rest of the game.
Here they come.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a
I'm
path.
trying, Meryl. Give me a fucking second. These guys are harder to kill for some reason.
They're really small.
You did it, Snake.
Bro, she is driving.
Oh fuck. We got someone coming up behind us. Oh shit. How are you not dead? Dude.
Liquid.
Yeah, this is that good
These
shit.
fucking bullets, bro.
This is that good shit right here.
This is that good shit.
Wow, look at this.
How am I not hitting him at all? He's like ducking, but I can't fucking. It's not like
Switch
I.
to first person again for a minute. Oh, that is.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
no,
Here you go. Don't do that.
You have to be like right on top of him. And when he hits you,
Oh, you traded.
when he hits you, it knocks you. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the game over screen?
Yo, that's insane. What a turn. Okay, sweet.
Oh, we gotta start all the way from here. Oh no, let's get that.
Oh,
ration.
get that ration, yo, yeah.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
All right, it's time to get in
Damn,
that
no
Duffy.
keys.
Yeah, definitely in the Duffy. Oh, there you go. I like that. Oh, shit,
All right,
Barrett.
keys.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. He's right.
Oh god, he's right there.
He's still alive.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
There you go. He's behind you now.
Let's go straight for the barrel.
Yeah.
Nice save. Okay, okay, much better than the last time. That's looking good.
Oh yeah, no way to save here.
If we don't do it on this one and you're in that room, see if there's another ration in the area.
Okay.
I believe you'll do it.
Hit the barrels. Remember they explode.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
You have to hold down B for this card sequence, which kind of sucks.
Can you turn on your right side? Because like,
Here they come.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a
Kickback is wild.
yeah, whenever you get shot, it really fucks up your like vision.
Yep. Not a fan.
This is good, bro.
You're bashing right through it though, my guy. Do you have one more of those, or no? Yeah, it's not behind you.
Yeah, no, it's this.
Snake. Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
So fucking baller.
Yeah. So with him, you basically have to swing the shot into him. If you're aimed directly at him,
He'll duck, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, bro.
Go, bro.
Think about how many times you're 5 minutes back.
Such bullshit. Like, give us a life bar, you know?
Yeah.
Shot the man in the face like 7 times.
Good job, Barrett. Way to be ready for that. That was really nice. Good job. That would be wild if this actually goes on for 7.5 minutes. But you just keep time for 7.5 minutes would be nuts. Oh, snap.
I know he's got a gun.
Look at that.
How am I supposed to fucking get him here? Jesus Christ.
There you go.
It's fucked up because it's just like edging your little life.
Yep.
Nice.
So, was first person view available?
No, not in the original.
Wow. I thought that was a thing for Snake Eater. I didn't realize the Integrate had it. No, not Snake Eater. I'm sorry. Twin Snakes. Can you imagine how hard that would be fucking without the first person?
I don't know how I did it, man.
I remember like
Yeah,
legitimately
wild.
crying
Meryl.
at these points. Where it was
Are
just
you
like,
okay?
this game is not made to be beaten.
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Yeah, just, you know, have a car on top of me.
It's no good.
All right, this is
I can't move.
What happened to
Go
Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Well, that is the bottom of the car.
Right, and he was sitting on the
dead.
top. Yeah, right.
You can't just assume that man is dead.
Uh-oh. Snake!
This man doesn't go down.
Snake!
Bam.
It finally got him.
Fox die, bro.
Holy shit.
I love that it had to be Liquid and Snake saying Fox die. Fox die.
If he's dead, that means...
We don't have...
I'm
Don't
next.
say it,
Yeah,
Snake.
we don't have much longer here.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
I hear something, though.
Snake, can you hear me?
Shit.
Colonel, are you okay? Colonel, what happened? The Secretary of Defense has been arrested.
He's been arrested
Early
now?
Retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the president. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
That's good. That's good.
The
I like
orders
that
were
one.
rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base.
Goddamn, dude.
Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I mean, even when you did have
Washington
authority
isn't
over it,
stupid
you weren't
enough
doing a
to use
great job,
nukes to
Colonel.
cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
I am
Colonel,
in danger.
you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry.
You
I kept a lot of things
You better
from
be
you.
sorry, dude.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
It's okay, Colonel. I'm gonna bang your knees.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I've got
exactly.
a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you.
Bless
Maybe
you.
saw it on the
Thank you.
satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there.
I mean, he's about to die.
But
It doesn't
the boys
matter.
at The DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Fox Island?
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Put him in
Okay,
jail.
Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Emmerich is
worry.
Otacon, right?
I've got an
Otacon.
insurance
Yeah,
policy.
okay.
A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
Ironically, it's not a lot of data because
Battery on
Barrett
these
didn't use her
nanomachines will
at
run
all.
out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry.
No,
Pay a
we
visit
talked to Mei
sometime.
Ling a good few
Really?
times, Tam.
I'll look
Don't worry
forward to
about
that.
it.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you.
What?
He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your
Damn,
own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore.
He was kind of there,
Since
though.
he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost.
Toby Blue,
A
and he
ghost
killed your
looking
parents.
for a
No big
place to
deal.
die.
Snake is smart. He's
We
not
don't need to
spreading
tell her
hate.
that, though. We don't need to
Yeah.
tell her that.
I love Snake Dead, by the way.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too.
Shout out to
What
Jennifer
about
Hale.
me? When am
Incredible
I gonna go?
performance.
Oh, this is her?
That's up to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to
Okay,
you.
but how much time, bro?
Live, Snake.
Live
That's all I
free.
can say to you.
That's not an answer. What? How'd they get out of from under the car?
It wasn't really pinning them. They
They
were just
wiggled.
kind of tired. They were a
Each
little
person
tired.
is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there
Maybe
is to
shoot him in the
life.
head once, you know?
I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox-Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake?
Okay, but like, how much time do I got?
Don't worry.
You know?
I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live.
It's a very steep slope.
But from here on, I'm going to just live.
God damn, dude.
That's why people.
Oh, we're still going.
Down our hopes and dreams for the future through our
The Fade to
children.
Blacks are so funny.
Living is a link to the future.
Not a link to the past.
That's how all life works.
Yeah.
Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
It's a snowbike, Mike.
Dude, this is awesome. What a great ending here.
Look,
Holy
I found
snap.
this.
What we got here?
Headband.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
The infinite ammo
what?
headband.
A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
With infinite ammo.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Like you, Meryl.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you.
Damn, called it.
Maybe that's the real way to live.
What's the temperature of those genes, though?
It should be so hot right now. Oh my God.
Can we get a gene check
We
here?
would be banging on the side of this snowmobile right now. Oh my God, a heartbeat.
Oh
My
my
name's
god.
David.
Risking it all.
So
His
where
name's
to,
David.
Dave?
His name's
Name is
David.
David. Interesting.
It's like his voice actor.
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
Oh.
Like David Hayter.
A new path?
Nice.
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou.
What are
For the
those?
Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
OMG in chat. Imagine having to model a caribou for this one scene. They really put that second disc to good use. Let me tell you.
Damn, dude. That took a turn I was not expecting. The final
Get
message
ready
there.
for the most banging ending theme.
1980s, there were more than
What does that
60,000
say?
nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to, oh shit. January 1993, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000. It's going too fast. However, as of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Jesus Christ, man. Just saying that, like, hey, we have a lot of nuclear warheads, and that shit seems kind of unnecessary. Which, you know what, Kojima? You're right.
Won't be the first time he addresses that.
Oh, I imagine so.
We gotta sit through these credits out of respect.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
And we do have a post-credit scene to watch. Mike and I were
damn, I didn't know
that.
if you guys knew that. I was trying to like be slick.
Oh no, people told us.
Yeah. Which I like. I don't feel like that's like a super spoiler. Like I appreciate when Joey, whenever she slacks us of like, hey, post-credit scene for this Marvel show and stuff like that.
Well, like that's. I mean, Marvel are the ones that kind of own that. Not own the idea, but like they're known for that. I think.
Yeah.
In that from Metal Gear Solid in 1998, fucking innovative.
Yeah.
Some trivia while we.
Yeah. Hit us with some trivia.
2 pieces. Obviously, one I already mentioned, but reminder: if you had submitted to torture, you would be leaving with Otacon instead of Meryl right now.
Whoa! She'd be dead. Really? Yeah, so it's a different love story there.
She'd be dead.
So that's why he would give you at the end, instead of the bandana with the infinite ammo, he'd be giving you the sneaky sneak.
This is the canonical ending, though. So this is the correct one. And obviously, the other one gone.
This will probably be answered when we start Metal Gear Solid 2 next week, or maybe even when we watch this 9-minute trailer in a couple minutes here. Is Otacon say? Oh yeah, the planes went back, so the place never blew up. So Otacon's still alive.
Okay. Yeah, he's still alive. They called him. They went to save him and bring him in.
Right. Your good friend, the Secretary of Defense. Remember him?
Yeah, he was the one who came in and arrested the colonel, right?
The homie, what's his name? Jim Houseman?
He ended up being a bad guy. Got arrested by the government.
He's found dead shortly after this incident with I believe it's a gunshot wound. It looks like suicide. It's revealed in Nastasha Romanenko's autobiography, where she talks about this event, and it's believed, although it looked like a suicide attempt, he was actually killed by an assassin to stop him from.
Wait, when you say Nastasha's autobiography, is there like an actual book that was published?
No, this is extended fiction.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it's extended lore.
Yeah.
Oh, you see this caribou? Oh, it's mushrooms. Because they care. They really do.
Dude, this fucking music.
So good. I think there's some mention of this stuff in the next game.
Dude, I can't believe we're playing MGS2 after this. And then we're going to play MGS3.
I'm so happy.
MGS4.
I'm so fucking happy, guys.
We're playing them all. We're going all. We're going through them. We're doing it.
Are you going to do portable ops? Are you going to do the mobile ones?
No.
I think we're just doing the mainline
I think the plan is like, we go through 4, then we take a little bit of a break, because it was explained to me of like, there's kind of a shift between 4 and then Peace Walker. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll go into Peace Walker. We'll do
Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes,
and then Phantom Pain.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited.
Portable ops does have portable ops you should play on your own, because there is some interesting story stuff that relates to.
That's a mobile game, you said?
No, it's a PSP game.
Gotcha. Okay. Could you get PSP games on the PS Vita store?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta find a charger for my PS Vita.
Peace Walker will be able to play on PS3. Oh, I guess
it's on Xbox.
It's on Xbox.
Oh, sweet, perfect.
Yeah.
And we can play that co-op as well.
Yeah. So we got 2, 3, and Peace Walker already downloaded on my Series S on my desk here.
Sick.
And then Metal Gear Solid 4. I think the only modern way to play that without taking Greg's chunky ass PS3 and putting it into my apartment is PlayStation Now, which is unfortunate. But
I would say get Greg's chunky ass PS3.
Yeah, I also have a PS3 that I could lend you. I lent it to Blessing.
Isn't there? Isn't there like a weird HDCP thing with PS3s though? Chat, let me know if I'm wrong about that.
No, I don't think so. We can definitely play them. You just have to like tell it.
Yeah, you can turn it off.
Okay. It's been a while since I've captured anything on a PS3, so I just I feel like there was always some sort of bullshit complication when like I had to play like PS1 games on the PS3 and shit.
We should test it out.
Yeah, we'll test it out. Well, that's quite a ways away, though, I imagine.
Yeah.
And then Metal Gear Solid 5, honestly, is kind of a Sophie's choice of like wherever the fuck we end up playing that.
I mean, I think we should play that in order. That should be played after Peace Walker.
Well, no, I'm saying like where to play it.
Oh, where to play? Oh, yeah.
On the PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Is that
Dude,
possible?
could you imagine?
I mean, it's just
on your
I can
Xbox
just put
Series X, bro.
Yeah, my Series S, I can download it.
I guess.
Here we go, lads.
My Series S is like specifically my desk console, Kev. All right, here we go. It's just hanging on this guy.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
That wasn't it. There's more.
Oh, okay. I was going to be like, all right.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Bro, hold on. Whoa.
What?
Yeah, baby.
Fucking.
Wait, hold on. So he was talking to a third snake, right? A Solidus snake?
Yep.
And that man's the motherfucking president?
Yep.
Dude.
I cannot fucking wait until MGS2.
Dude,
and your code name? Hyena, bro. That's a dope
I like that.
name.
I like that.
Hyena.
That's a good one.
Okay.
You want to look up what that means?
Look it up.
We got a Solidus snake. He's the president. Was that Ocelot talking to him?
Yep.
It sounded like him.
Yeah, that was Ocelot.
Oh, yeah, I guess because like the last time we saw him, they were in that room with the bulletproof glass, and then we didn't really see him since then. So yeah, I totally forgot that he was still
that
around.
was Ocelot talking to him. Okay, cool, good to know. Good to know. Okay,
because we hadn't seen him since that encounter, and the only person we had seen since then was Liquid. Yep. So yeah, that means he's still around and kicking with only one hand. Okay, all right. I like these stats here. So we beat it on normal. Took us about 11 hours.
Not bad.
Saved 64 times. Continued. So I died 33 times, right? Mm-hmm. I was found 40 times. 97 enemies killed. Rations 60 times. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Codename Hyena, bro.
Yeah, I like that. That was cool.
So we need to do a Ragu Bagu for show. Yes. We definitely have to do a Ragu Bagu.
Okay.
We need to just give a quick thought of what we all thought of that experience. And then Tim Geddes has joined us for a trailer for Metal Gear Solid 2. We will prepare for that. So right now, why don't we go around as I prepare the Ragu Bagu. Barrett, you are the one that was on the sticks. You're the one who got the experience for the first time alongside me. Why don't you start off with what your thoughts were on that experience of Metal Gear Solid?
I mean, that was something special. Again, like we've been saying, even after the first stream, right? I've gone back to plenty of PlayStation 1 games that I hadn't played when they were coming out as an adult, like Resident Evil and so on. And they've always been like, okay, this is like a fun piece of history to go back to, but they were never really like, oh shit, like playing this in modern times is really blowing me away. But Metal Gear Solid 1, I would say still to this day is like very impressive of like how cinematic it was for a PlayStation 1 game. Just how fun the characters were. You know, there's like some cheesy writing, some corny writing here and there, but that's kind of to be expected with like the time that like the gaming world was in, right? But I had a really fun time with it. Were there frustrating segments, right? Mapping everything to this controller, playing on GOG and stuff like that. Yeah, there were little things like that here and there. Was that thing kept knocking me down into the lava? Yeah, there were little things like that, but it was really fun as a stealth game, you know, like an OG stealth game. I had a really fun time going back to that since I'm a fan of like a lot of modern stealth games. That was something cool to go back to, and just having like all the hype moments, right? All the twists and turns, the boss fights, which were like always a highlight, with how like goofy and kind of innovative they were for the time. Yeah, I love that, and I can't wait to keep going.
Blessing, as I finish this up, let's kick it on over to you. Of course, you have played this before. You were one of our experts on the panel, riding alongside myself and Barrett. Tell me what you thought about, you know, kind of replaying it with, you know, fresh eyes, being gone for a while.
Yeah, it's been years and years since I played the first Metal Gear Solid, and I've only played it once, and so I don't have as much of the encyclopedic memory when it comes to MGS. And because it's been like over a decade since I played this game, it's been one of those things of going back to it. I feel like I am re-experiencing it again for the first time alongside you guys, even though I do know the big twists and the big moments, and I do have the context of the rest of the series pull into it. You know, I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 1 since since I played Metal Gear Solid 4. Like I've played 3 more Metal Gear Solid games since I've come back to Metal Gear Solid 1, and so going back to it with the full picture has been such like a special thing, because there's so many lines that you guys don't even realize are going to have huge ramifications for where things go with the rest of the series. And so that's super fun to experience. Seeing this game that came out in 98 be so cinematic and be reminded of, oh yeah, Kojima is that guy. Like when you want to talk about really knowing how to put together a story, really knowing how to put together a cinematic experience, the cutscene with Sniper Wolf, the boss fight with Psycho Mantis, even the boss fight with Vulcan Raven, which when I recently played it was one that I played, enjoyed, but then moved on from. Going back to it and remembering those moments of Vulcan Raven as a character, I was like, oh shit, and then being like, oh shit, I forgot Decoy Octopus was a thing. I forgot that there's this many twists. It is twist on twist on twist in this game, and that doesn't stop for the rest of the franchise. And so I'm super excited to have experienced this again. I'm super excited to watch you guys go through 2, 3, and 4, because I maintain the fact that the game elevates, or the franchise elevates, with each and every iteration. Like my favorite is Metal Gear Solid 3, but as they're going into Metal Gear Solid 2, there are certain things in Metal Gear Solid 2 in terms of moments that stick with me in terms of being some of my favorite moments of the franchise, right? And then following it up with Metal Gear Solid 3, which is going to be a story that I know you guys are going to enjoy a lot. And then going into Metal Gear Solid 4, which, you know, like elevates that even more in terms of the hype and tying things all together, and you know, all the shit that Metal Gear Solid 4 does well. Like the amount of hype and excitement I have for you guys is off the chain. And yeah, this game again is off the chain, and I'm happy to experience with Barrett and Mike, and have Tamor here, and have Kevin here, and the whole crew in the chat, like getting super hyped and excited about Metal Gear Solid, because it really is a special franchise.
So well said, Blessing. And yeah, you know, I'll speak my piece in a moment, but I love the line that you just said of Kojima is that guy. And it feels like that, right? For the first time I'm experiencing truly one of his games, giving it the full go. It's like, okay, so this guy is for real, right? Like this is the reason why he's so acclaimed. This is why people talk so highly of him. And it's one of those of like, you know, no matter where you fall on the series, you could be like me and Barrett, where you've never played it before. It's cool to now start to learn the lineage and backstory as we build up Kojima as a person, and now with his teams, right? And I think it will be a greater appreciation for me moving forward of like knowing the name and appreciating where we've been and where we are now, which is really, really cool. Tam, you are Fox. You're the man, the myth, the legend. You came in and joined us. What was the experience like being alongside myself and Barrett for our first time?
Man, it was amazing. Like this is my favorite franchise of all time. This is the game that made me want to get into spending my life working in games and, you know, writing about games. This game was like a big awakening for me. Like this is when I felt oh, I think I could talk about this game forever. I think I could write about this game forever. And that's exactly what I did. I sat down and I just wrote every thought in my head, and eventually, kept doing that about every Metal Gear game and every kind of video game that was interesting to me, and it brought me to where I am today. It's a franchise that I think is incredibly important. It's my favorite story told in video games. It goes weird and wacky places. You guys aren't ready for Metal Gear 2. You're gonna there's moments in this game that you're like, oh, that's kind of relevant to now. Metal Gear Solid 2 is basically prophetic as a game, and it's unbelievable. There's reasons people have written books about it. It's unbelievable how close, the amount of things that it brings up, and that continues to happen in every entry in the series. And it is being able to I played this game and I played this franchise. This game specifically, I've played probably more than 100 times, easily through.
Goddamn.
And the only thing that, the way I now get to experience it and enjoy it is by watching other people play it and finding that same appreciation. I haven't been able to do that much outside of YouTubers. Being able to do that with friends is invaluable for me. Being able to watch you guys and know that you guys are having a good time, and know that I can push you in the right direction to kind of help make things easier for you and connect some dots that would have been good for me to connect back in the day. It's been incredible, and I just want to thank you for letting me have that alongside you guys.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome to have you here too.
To bounce off of Tamora, right, talking about Metal Gear Solid 2 being prophetic. Metal Gear Solid 2 is one of those games where when we talk about PS2 games and PS1 games and older games in general, we talk about aging a lot of the time and how games tend to not age well just because mechanically they don't work, or story-wise, there's been a large development in terms of people getting better and better and better at telling stories in video games and the themes and all that stuff. Metal Gear Solid 2 is one of those rare instances where that game ages like wine, where the further and further we get, the more and more that game is even more prophetic and makes even more sense. And it is incredible the amount, or the types of things that Kojima had to say back in 2001, I forget the exact year this game came out, but that is incredible. And like Tamora said, right, that continues over the franchise and Kojima games in general. Even Death Stranding has stuff where it's damn, it's wild that this is the game that came out right before a global pandemic and right before we had things like the whole United States Postal Service thing that went on, and Kojima has shit to say, and I think that's what a lot of that is going to affect how much you guys enjoy these games as well. I think you guys are going to appreciate that. And then and to bounce off a different thing Tamora mentioned, right? Tamora mentioned about how Metal Gear Solid for him was the thing that got him into caring about video games in a deeper way, and that is a thing that it is a common thread through so many people I know in this industry. For me, it was MGS3 that opened my third eye into, wow, I love video game stories. I love video game narratives. Greg Miller has the same thing when it comes to Metal Gear Solid 1 and how that really opened up his appreciation for video games. And, I'm sure to an extent, Tim probably has that as well. For so many people in the industry, I think Metal Gear Solid as a franchise is that and was that turning point. And yeah, again, such a fucking dope ass franchise, and MGS1 is such a dope ass game.
It's incredible. I don't want to talk too much about this because I really can't wait to watch this goddamn trailer for Metal Gear Solid 2. Watching you guys play through this game, but specifically the last ending bits, man, they let that Metal Gear Solid theme play when you were beating the shit out of Liquid on top of that Metal Gear Rex. It's awesome. Kojima, this is the kind of beginning of something really, really beautiful and special. And I, just to echo everything, this holds up. I am actually a little shocked at how well the original PS1 version of this game holds up. And yeah, there's elements that are a little bit weird and some dialogue is stilted and stuff, but that almost works to its charm, and I think that it's incredible, and seeing you ride off on that snowmobile at the end, it's just wow, I'm tearing up on the inside. I'm getting the type of chills that I'm just wow, this is more than just a video game. And I can't believe I'm saying that in 2021 because that's what everyone was saying in 1998. But let's use that as a beautiful, nice segue, right?
Yeah, we will use that, of course. Tam, you said so well, of course, us all playing together. And, Kevin, I know you're working in the background right there. Before we press A or before we press play and do this, let's rank those bad guys because this is Ragu Bagu for Metal Gear Solid number 1. Welcome to Rad Guys Talk Bad Guys, the podcast within a stream here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. I'm taking over. I'm your host, Snowbike Mike, joined alongside my co-host, the guy on the controller, my dude, Barrett Courtney, and we're going to rank those bad guys from Metal Gear Solid 1. These are the big names, so don't get at me in the chat if I didn't collect all the names, but we're going to go with the big names. I got Revolver Ocelot, Vulcan Raven, Cyborg Ninja, Psycho Mantis, and Liquid Snake. Those are the bad guys, and we are the rad guys. So, Barrett, I'm going to kick it to you. I say Revolver Ocelot, Vulcan Raven, Cyborg Ninja, Psycho Mantis, and Liquid Snake. Where are you going to go with it?
I would say you got to add Sniper Wolf in there.
Sniper Wolf, I didn't. Yep. Thank you.
Are you counting Liquid Snake in all of his? Are you counting Hindy and Liquid Snake?
I think we're just going to count them all. It's just everything that they have, right?
The Hindy fighting him in the Metal Gear, fist fighting him, all of that. Hold on, I got to write this all down.
Write it down.
Are you asking for my personal ranking here? Like, who's number
I think we're going to do it together. Is right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I would probably. Oh man, this is tough. This is a tough one, Mike. I would say it's between Psycho Mantis and I would say probably Sniper Wolf for number 1 for me right now. And
wow, okay.
Because I liked the Sniper Wolf stuff, especially with like the story and like saying goodbye to her and her second encounter. I did like the kind of going back and forth, sniping each other in the first encounter, and then doing the whole blowing her up and her having the indestructible kneecaps in the second encounter. Yeah, but then like the Psycho Mantis one is such a unique boss fight, right? And like understanding the history of it, of like having to plug in the second controller so he doesn't read your mind and all of this stuff, and like experiencing that in the weirdest way where I have to play my second controller is the keyboard. That was a very unique and cool fight that I really dug. I think. But and then even Psycho Mantis's kind of monologue at the end and learning who he is as a person, not just like a villain, boss enemy, right? I think I got to go Psycho Mantis number 1.
Okay.
And then Sniper Wolf number 2. And then, see, this is I would say then we got who else we got? We got Vulcan Raven, Revolver Ocelot, shit. I would go Cyborg Ninja probably number 3.
Okay, I'm keeping up with all the things you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Then probably Liquid Snake, then Vulcan Raven, then Revolver Ocelot. And the only reason I have Revolver Ocelot at the bottom is not even because he's bad, is we get that like one kind of boss fight with him. He's kind of in and out, right, Mikey? You got the torture sequences with him and stuff like that, but there wasn't like a second encounter to really follow up with like learning more about him and all this stuff. I feel like there was a lot of vague things going on with Revolver Ocelot. Swap Liquid and Vulcan Raven, Kev. Liquid at 4 and then Vulcan Raven at 5. Vulcan Raven was even cool. That second encounter with Vulcan Raven reminds me a lot of the encounter with Bane. Tam, you'll appreciate this in Arkham Origins, where Bane gets all like fucking super big and you have to like sneak around and take him out from behind and stuff like that. Brought me to that. And we'll say whatever we want about Arkham Origins, but I thought that was a really cool like encounter, and it was cool to see like possibly a boss fight that possibly inspired like the design elements around that. And so that was really cool. Didn't love the tank fight. I thought the tank fight was like all right. And then the Liquid Snake stuff I really liked plot wise. I like him as a character. I like the themes between him and Solid Snake. I would say that going through that Metal Gear fight yesterday was very frustrating. I would say like just like the mechanic stuff was just not up to snuff, I would say, with the rest of it, like the Cyborg Ninja, Sniper Wolf, and Psycho Mantis. So that's why I have Liquid Snake kind of middle ground right here. Mikey.
Okay, that is
and of course Cyborg Ninja right there too, just because that fight was also really dope.
I like that list. So I'm going to go a little different than you, Barrett. On my Rad Guys Talk Bad Guys list, I'm going to go with Liquid Snake number 1, Sniper Wolf number 2, Cyborg Ninja number 3, Revolver Ocelot number 4, Psycho Mantis number 5, and then Vulcan Raven at 6 right there. So a little bit different than yours, but of course, we want to know if you're watching on the VOD, youtube.com/kindafunnyplays, leave a comment. Let us know your rankings for all the bad guys that we encountered here in Metal Gear Solid. Remember, it's me and Barrett's first ever playthrough, first ever foray into the series. We're having a ton of fun with our incredible best friends, Tam, Blessing, Kevin, and Tim, alongside all of us as we have fun with each and every one of you, the best friends out there. So thank you for supporting the streams. Thank you for supporting this. Now, as Tim said, as we segue in, we're going to watch the trailer for Metal Gear Solid 2. We're going to get pumped up because next week we begin our playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 on Thursday, y'all. So be there, ready to rock and roll. Kevin, hit it, baby.
Oh, no.
Oh, hold up.
Just a little more setup is required here. Kev, there's a better version that I sent assets for the trailer. So this is the infamous trailer, the first ever reveal of Metal Gear Solid 2 at E3 2000. The cool thing about this is what we're about to watch is the highest quality version that exists with subtitles, with English subtitles. There is a version that came out in 2017 on Digital Foundry that you can go check out after this. That is the full 60 frames per second, ripped straight from a DVD that Kojima released.
Whoa.
The DVD was made only for this trailer.
Wow. Incredible.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can watch that later to get like the full quality and stuff. But this is the highest quality we can get with the subtitles, which are necessary for this 9-minute trailer that is incredibly.
Did they make an English one?
Epic. No, they did not. So,
all right.
Everybody, strap in and let's go.
Remastered. Polyscope.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above.
I fucking love this.
Is there sound?
Yes.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you gotta mute it. You gotta mute it.
Oh shit.
He sounds way cooler in Japanese.
Oh, they're on another mission.
Alright, Japanese Snake is voiced by Awful One.
Oh.
今回の新型はそれらに対抗するために設計されたものらしい。俺たちは新型メタルギアが極秘裏に輸送されるという情報を掴んだ。今思えば疑うべきだった。シャラシャーシカたちが降下した。これから私も戦争内へ向かう。そっちはどうだ？情報は制御室、通信、機械を含め全て制圧。乗っ取るつもりか？コントロールを抑えるつもりだよ。いいか、あれを奪取したらタンカーを沈める。誰が操縦を？ VR 訓練を受けたのはあいつだけだ。奴しか手に命中どうするつもりなんだ。奴らの手にメタルギアが渡れば大変なことになる。約束したろ。この作戦が終われば部隊を去る。
This music though.
So fucking good.
いいんだぞ。ここは自由の国だ。
Look at his face. Wow.
Wow. That's a glow up right there, Mikey. PS2 technology there. Oh, they're looking for us. They're looking for us, Mikey.
The trank gun.
Oh, sleep dart. All right.
Look how advanced this is compared to one.
I know, this is wild. Yeah, this is
many
crazy.
years?
3 years. Yeah.
Wow, shout out to them.
But this is like a sexy version, right?
No, the real game is better than this.
Oh.
Does this all take place on a boat?
No, we're not going to answer. Nobody answered that question. Nobody answered any question.
Because that shit's going to be Under Siege the movie, and we just got done watching that movie, y'all.
Look at him hanging off to hide. To murder.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, he's got
we really start like climbing around on shit too now.
Get down,
Scared? Damn, dude.
God, this fucking game.
I know, it's the
so
greatest game ever made.
Mikey.
This is cool.
Oh, dodge
And
roll.
not
We got
too
a dodge
many,
roll.
you know?
It's confirmed.
There it is. There's the dodge roll. Can you kick people while they're down in this one?
Yes.
All right. It's the best.
Oh, they know. They know. They know we're under there. Oh, we're not under there.
Oh,
who's that man?
Bodies.
But look.
Oh, no way. All the way back in 1998 or whatever, they were hiding in closets back then? They weren't doing that,
2001,
really?
Mikey. 2001.
That's crazy, bro.
I love you, Mike.
They were hiding in closets back then? That's just crazy.
That was a good pull, though. 1998 was when the first one came out.
Tim.
Oh shit, is it Ocelot?
He's got two hands.
Yeah.
Give me a hand
He's got
count.
a cyborg hand. Hand count, it's 2.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, he looks really good.
You're syncing with the Colonel. Oh shit, the Colonel is on this boat. Who's that?
Olga. Oh my god.
Oh, this game is so good.
I know.
Damn, they really just walked by him like nothing. Oh shit, riot shields. Bulletproof shields, Mikey.
Dude,
Oh, he shot him in the
wild.
knee though.
They're shooting out
Take
the
out
lights.
lights.
How
Oh,
cool.
crap.
And the steam? Okay.
Fucking trailer.
I don't ever want this to end. I know this is 9 minutes, but this could just go on for 30 and I would still
Kojima
be
was in the
into
Duffy.
it.
He was in the Duffy.
He's definitely in the Duffy. This guy, he's a name to me now. He's for real.
He's shooting
the
the
real deal
bottles
now.
Oh man. Starts again, Mikey. Oh shit, it's a different one. It looks like one that would
guys,
appropriately
This
screech.
is where the music turns it to fucking 18, fucking 11. It just keeps going. And then the choir hits. And it's like, you didn't need to go this hard, Kojima.
Harry Gregson Williams. Legend. I had all that artwork up in my room.
Shit, this is a metal that can go underwater, Mike. Oh, we're gonna get follow-ups on the president, bro.
Listen to this.
Sons of Liberty.
Wow.
The
Bravo.
names of these games are so good.
Oh, we're still going.
Oh my God! Look at Ray.
That thing's huge, Mike.
I love this series so much.
It's such a good series.
Because things happen further down that you just don't expect. And it's so good. What?
Oh, we're still going. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I just crawled around and oh shit. Why'd he sneeze? That was the worst time to sneeze.
Sometimes
PlayStation 2. Wow.
He can catch a cold.
As the guy that he made sleep at the beginning. Oh shit, and they're waking each other up. Damn, dude. He's yawning.
Oh, that sexy sax. Okay.
It's beautiful.
He gets a cold if you're in the rain too long? What? That's wild. This game's going to be wild, Mikey. I can't wait to start this next week.
Wow. That was very impressive. That was unreal. Okay.
Dude, 2001. PlayStation 2. Like, how? How is the scope of this so high? And, like, I can't hype it enough. It hits it. Am I right, Tim?
Yeah. Oh my God. This game absolutely slaps. It's fucking incredible. Like you're not prepared for where this will go, and I'm interested to see how you react to it. It was very divisive when it came out. I think a lot of people really disliked it in a lot of ways, but I think it is one of the cleverest games and one of the most bold games I've ever played. This game was so big. This game was so hyped that there was a news segment about it on the BBC when I was younger, and like the BBC never touched anything to do with like games, but they had a section dedicated to showing off this new video game revolution that looks like nothing that had ever been seen before. So like people like in where I was on the street were like, what the fuck is this, a video game that everyone seems to be losing their shit over? Like Metal Gear Solid 2 was a major milestone in video games.
And more than that, like after that all happened, they released a demo for this game. And it was a lot of the things that you saw in this trailer that you could play through in the demo and experience the physics and experience how next gen it really was. And that demo was exclusive to Zone of the Enders, which was a different Konami game. And that game sold extremely well because people just bought it to play the demo of this.
That's awesome. It's like what was it? The trailer for Phantom Menace was like at the end of a certain movie in the theaters, right?
Yeah.
And everybody went to go see that movie just to see that trailer. That's hilarious.
I'm so excited for you guys to start this. And, you know, like Tam was saying, like this game, when it came out, had a lot of divisive elements. I think that those elements are going to, in a 2021 mindset, actually be amazing. Like this game, this might be the best aged game story-wise of all time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing. Like, part of me, like for a split second, I had the worry of like, okay, yeah, how are they going to react to Metal Gear Solid 2? But I think in a 2021 context, going through all the games in one go, I think you guys are going to really dig it.
Okay. Well,
I'm
with
excited.
that is the hype. That is the pump up for next week. Starting on Thursday, Metal Gear Solid 2, myself, Barrett, Blessing will all return. Will Fox show up? Well,
I'll be there, baby.
He will. We're gonna have a ton of fun, but that will be our fun time with Metal Gear Solid 1 and a little hype up for Metal Gear Solid 2. We're gonna quickly end this stream with some anime talk because it's Thursday and we want to talk about anime. So, Barrett, why don't you lead us off on our first Anime Thursday from a while? It's been a while. What have you been watching, bro?
Tim, you're heading out. See you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip as well.
See you, Tam.
It was lovely to hang out with you. Can't wait to hang out with you next week.
Bye.
So do we want to start with anime movie night, which we did last night, you and Mike, right here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, where you, the best friends, helped us hit our monthly goals in the month of July. One of those monthly goals was Mike and I doing an anime movie night similar to the 80s action night with Mike and Nick, but instead we watched an anime movie. And that was Summer Wars. Mike, do you want to start off with your thoughts on what we thought of Summer Wars? It was both of our first time watching that movie. The same director as Digimon: Our War Game. Some inspirations from that Digimon short film. Where do you want to start off, Mike?
You know, I will kick it off with saying that Summer Wars was actually surprisingly a lot of fun. Right, Barrett? I think when you started off and you tell me, oh, it's from the guy who did Digimon, right? My mind jumps to like, Pokemon and Digimon of like, okay, we're going to see some really cool, cleverly drawn monsters. Maybe we'll see some epic battles and stuff like that. And it actually takes a little bit of a different turn, Barrett.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, like that's not going to happen here, right? We're creating this weird kind of sci-fi world where everybody is connected online, going through this kind of
not a weird side, a very
portal.
realistic sci-fi world.
You're right.
Honestly.
Very, very realistic is right, Barrett. And so I was like, okay, like let's change the look right now. And I was really blown away by the art style that was shown in that kind of online world, and then quickly right back to the kind of Japanese animation that I thought we would see, right? And that's where that's the comfort food, that's the home right there, which I really enjoyed. And man, I really, it grew on me quick, and I really started to like it so fast, Barrett. And seeing the start with the two kids and the online world, and then, hey, this cute girl says, hey, do one of you want to take a job with me? And we go out to the big castle, and it's like the whole family's there. It just got me from the jump, Barrett. I really liked it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And it was such a fun time, even to getting like the very emotional moments, some of the fun, just like relaxing moments with the family, seeing the whole big family dynamic, getting to the hype moments near the end, right? Where everybody's coming together to fight this AI. And then, then it like the final battle culminates in a card game. And even though that we don't understand how the card game works, when everybody's yelling koi koi at the end, Mikey, like you can't help but get kind of chills. And you're like, oh, like everybody is in this together. They're all trying to fight for the survival of humanity, and it's just like it was a really fun time. It's called Summer Wars, but I think it's aptly titled because it felt like a fun summer movie that you'd see during the summer, Mikey. And I really enjoyed it, which is no surprise. I really love Digimon: Our War Game. It had a lot of those similar vibes. The one critique I have of it, or two critiques, there's the main girl who, there's kind of like the we're going to pretend to be in a relationship, but we're actually going to fall in love kind of thing with her. But then she like had a crush on her uncle when she was really little. That was kind of weird, even though the uncle was adopted. But he was adopted because he was the bastard child of the great grandpa. There's that. And then I wanted more ska punk. I wanted more ska punk because there's a lot of ska punk in the Digimon movie, and I was missing that vibe. But the original soundtrack, the original score in that movie was really, really great. And got us music. It got us in our feels, I feel like, quite a few times. And I had a hell of a time with that. Like I was saying to you offline, Mike, I would love to do anime movie night again. At some point in the future. We got a lot of anime movies to watch for you for the first time, and some for me for the first time, and I'm excited to see where that continues on. So,
oh my god! And then the family, right? We got to see so many different pieces of the family all come together, from the really young kids, right, to the one nerdy kid who we found out with the twist was like the ultimate fighter in the online world, which was super cute, right? And then to all the different parents and how they all blended together to make this family that you could love and enjoy, right? And like there's the mom who's rooting on the son at the baseball tournament, right? And like the baseball game is going with the finale, and they're going back and forth. It was really, really cool. And the whole family bonding together of like, hey, grandma just passed away and we all need to step up right now. And we need to figure this out. And like, hey, we'll get the computer. I'm going to get a boat for the energy. We're going to get ice here. Like
we're going to get like so stacks of ice. It was so good. And of course, like you got the second cousin who ruined it all. Ruins the computer. It was, there was a lot going on there. And I loved even the jabronis. We were like, oh, enough of this guy. Like I loved it all. I loved the kids. It was a really fun time. So I'm glad we finally watched Summer Wars. That was a fun time last night with other more shows, Mike. I've been watching a good amount. While Alyssa was away, she went back home to Hawaii to see family for the first time in a while. I was like, I'm either going to try to get myself back into Naruto or One Piece. And I was decided one or the other, because they're both very lengthy stories. And I was like, I got to just dedicate myself to one. And I decided on Naruto. And I continued off. I left off where I just tried to restart Naruto a couple of years ago. So like it kept me at where I was on Hulu or whatever. So I was like 15 episodes in, and I kind of like pretty much already remembered like what I had watched. So slowly making my way through it. I think I'm like 50 episodes in. I'm still in the tournament arc right now. We're in like the 1v1 solo fights right now, and it's a really fun show. It's really fun to go back to and kind of remember like why I was really engaged with that show in middle school. The one thing I have about that show and that world really is I don't like the open toe sandals that they all wear. Freaks me out. Keep your feet hidden, for the love of God. But yeah, I love the dynamic between the main three of Naruto, Sasuke, and I forget the girl with the pink hair. What her name is? Kevin, can you help me out there? Are you around? Kevin's dead. All right, the snake's got him. Sakura, thank you, chat. Yeah, I love their dynamic. I'm loving to learn, especially in the arc that I'm in right now, of learning about all these other kids who are trying to train to be ninjas and all of this stuff. It's a fun world to kind of be engaged in. So shout out to Naruto one time. Demon Slayer, I've watched the first 10 episodes ish of. I got to the hype boulder moment. I kind of dropped off a little bit, but I'm really enjoying Demon Slayer. That was an anime that was recommended to me plenty of times from the best friend. So slow going through that, but I want to keep with it, because I think that's a shorter season compared to other anime, and I know the season 2 is coming soon or something like that. So I want to get caught up, and I think the last thing I remember from Demon Slayer was the first time going to a big city and tracking down the demon that has been able to disguise themselves very well, and that was like a very tense moment, Mike. It was really good. So that brought the hype. One thing really quick: Skate the Infinity. Finally finished it. Yeah, I go back to that one comment from someone who was like, I didn't like Skate the Infinity. There's no plot. You're wrong, sir. The plot is it's a bunch of skateboarding boys who all just want to kiss each other, and they just can't for some reason. They just all want to smooch, and I just want the show to let them smooch. I really enjoyed it. It was a feel-good time the entire time, and that's all I have to say about Skate the Infinity. The last thing I got, My Hero Academia. Season 5, and you have some stuff to say about this, and we'll kind of keep spoilers vague, just because I know there will be people in the chat who aren't fully caught up on everything. I'm enjoying season 5. I've been kind of, especially with the arc that they've been teasing with this new intro, Mikey. You know how the intros always kind of tease like what arcs we're gonna get for this part of the season. And I'm getting kind of concerned because we got 6 episodes left, and there's an arc that they've been teasing in this intro for a while. And I'm like, damn, are you really going to try to fit this into like 5.5 episodes here? Especially if you watch the teaser for next week's episode. It seems like half of that episode at least will be about a certain other topic. And so there's a certain arc coming up soon that I'm really excited to see animated. If you don't know, there was a weekend that was very sick. The weekend that the KF crew got all together, and instead of being able to hang out with the KF crew, I caught up on the manga of My Hero, and let me tell you, Mike, season 6 is gonna fucking pop off. So I recommend to everybody out there, if you're running behind on My Hero, if ever since the middle of season 3 you're like, the show hasn't been as good since then, I highly recommend catching up, because season 6 is gonna bring some hype and a lot of emotion. So I highly recommend that. And just a quick note, where the manga is at right now, very emotional, has me on the edge of my seat every weekend. And it was really tough the last month where they took 2 breaks. So there was like two times where we had to wait 2 weeks for the next issue. But I want to bring in, before you talk about season 5 of My Hero really quick, Mikey, we have someone else who got into My Hero. This is my father, Mr. Barrett. When I was back in Cleveland, got him to start watching a couple shows, and one of those shows was My Hero. And it was one of those things where while we were watching it here, I was like, once I leave, he's never going to go back to this. But I was pleasantly surprised to see on Hulu I would check every couple of days of like, oh, he's inching further and further through this show. And I was very surprised to see that he kept with it. So I wanted to ask his opinions on My Hero Academia so far. And to give some context, he's almost done with season 3. So here are some of his general thoughts. He says the show is plus ultra, which I thought was very cute. I love that. And that's a glowing review from him. His favorite character right now is Eraserhead, which I respect a lot. One of the general things he likes how Deku is always thinking through strategies. He likes how strategic Deku is and like how nerdy he is and stuff like that. And his favorite arc that he's seen so far, and maybe close your ears if you haven't gone through season 3 of My Hero. We've got the first villain encounter, sports festival, hero killer stain, the finals camp, the Camino incident, and then the hero licensing exams are the arcs that he's seen so far. His favorite arc so far has been the Camino incident, which I very much agree with him. That is a very emotional arc that I think a lot of people loved. So there you go. Those are my breakdown of what I've been watching. Mike, what have you been up to?
I have returned to anime watching thanks to you, Barrett. You've reignited my fire, and I knew that we would get to Anime Thursday talks and we'd get Blessing in and we'd start to pick some new ones. So I jumped back into My Hero, and I think My Hero is just that comfort food for me, Barrett. Very similar to One Piece, where it's like easy to digest. I know all the characters, I know the story, and it's just like I can jump in, I can watch an episode, I can watch 5, and I have a good time no matter what. And I think My Hero, similar to One Piece, is just like that feel-good anime, right? It's got fun, it's got friendship, it's got overcoming adversity and being your best self, right? And so I jumped back into My Hero, and it's season 5. I'm on the first half, just completed the first half, and it's so awesome to see all the kids again, right? When we go on these My Hero breaks, I miss the kids, I miss the world, I miss the lore. And so to see Class A return and this time now be mixed in with Class B, which is really something special. I think they did a great job to start off this season of reintroducing us to Class B and getting us refamiliarized. And we had the opportunity to meet new Class B characters, right? And I think that's the coolest part, is like this world is so big, but we have such a fine-tuned lens on just Class A that all we think about is Midoriya, Bakugo, and certain others in the background, right? But in all honesty, there's a bunch of actual heroes out there. There's a bunch of villains, and there's other kids, right? There's other kids that are doing the same thing. And so I love when we get to see the other kids in the sports fest, and now in this awesome competition.
Yeah, we get to see a lot of them return.
Yeah.
A lot of people had complaints about the beginning of season 5 because it felt really slow, especially with like kind of where season 4 ended. Season 4 ended with kind of a lighter arc, less of like the getting into like the meaty plot stuff, which I kind of agree. I thought it was weird to do like kind of more of like not filler, but more of a lighthearted arc at the end of season 4 and then start season 5 with a more school lighthearted stuff. But I think it's a really great kind of arc just to get caught up with where all of the students are at since the sports festival, because outside of 1A we haven't really seen a lot of that. So I really appreciated that, and being able to give everybody kind of their moment, since we have been getting a lot of like Deku, Bakugo, and like a couple of other core characters. And even right after that, right, like where you're about to get into, like it's going to go back to again like very specific core characters. So that's I appreciated that kind of like, it took a little bit. I think it was a little long, which is what I say. I think they could have probably done it in more like 5 or 6 episodes. It went a little lengthier than I would have liked it to, but I still really dug it. So.
Yeah, I really loved it. And I love seeing the other kids, and I love seeing all of their different skills and abilities, right? And I love the camaraderie of like they remember each other from the sports fest, and they've seen each other grow, and they know what Class A has done, right? Class B hasn't been really involved in a lot of these big situations that Class A has been in, and so they hold them to a different regard. But at the same time, there's certain characters in Class B who are like, hey, we're just like them, right? We're all training to be the best. We're growing too. Like, we're just as good as they are. And it's really fun to see that dynamic and to see all of them, you know, battle each other in this training situation was really, really cool. And we get introduced to a character that we haven't seen or heard from since the big class games, which was really, really cool of like, there's this kid that can kind of control you mentally by just talking to you. And he has this weird skill of like, people are afraid to talk to him now, right? Because they're not allowed to talk to him because he might take over their brain. And how does he control that? How does he be just a kid, but also become a pro, right? And I think that was a really cool arc to see, him being reintroduced into the fold, knowing that this is where he wants to be, and him working with Eraserhead, who has a very similar power of like, hey, let me help you because I've been here, right? And also, your power is not Bakugo or Deku, where you're going to punch people, right? You got to be really smart with this. And so he gives him that crazy, I don't know what you'd call that scarf thing, right? Those crazy bandages. And he's training him how to use those. And I thought that was really, really fun. And another awesome moment of, I won't spoil it, but Deku has a moment right at the midway point of this season. And this kid is pivotal along with another one to, kind of save the day. And I thought, man, that's a really good touch. And it gives me goosebumps thinking about it because I love those moments of character building and these kids growing into their own, but also helping each other and knowing that like, you're not alone, right? You're not Bakugo by himself. You can be with the big team and work together. And man, oh man, I loved that. And I got to finish on 101. So we finished with season 5, part A. Now we move into part B and we start to build out, okay, well, what's next? What's happening that's not revolving around the school, right? And we get a nice little callback to like, hey, maybe there is a mole inside of the big police and hero situation. Hey, there's a villain out there that we got to go find. Hey, the kids got to go back out there and go back into training, right? And also, hey, y'all, it's the holidays, so let's have a Christmas episode. And I thought that was really cute of like, hey, let's have a little fun. And of course, Bakugo's Bakugo, where he's like, I'm not wearing that dumb stuff. And he's wearing the all black. And it is really cool to see all of them together and celebrating that. And yeah, I loved it. It's nice to know that I can always go back to My Hero and feel those feelings and know it's easy for me to digest and consume. So I jumped back into that. I watched Summer Wars with you, and I'm really excited to get back into some small Anime Thursday talks with you, Blessing, and Kevin. I think this is going to be a great starting off point, and I know the chat is really excited about it. So I'm pumped to move forward. But that's all I've been watching. That's what I needed to kind of get that kickstart back into the game.
The one thing Nano and I are going back and forth arguing about arcs and stuff like that. Where I'm at, and I'm gonna talk vague here of just like they have 5 episodes left, and there's a very important arc that they've been teasing for like half a season at this point. And I don't know if they're gonna just start that arc this season and then we see the finish of it next season. But I will say, like, no matter what, season 6 is gonna have. Like for people who have been like, oh man, My Hero hasn't hit the peak, hasn't hit another peak since season 3, the Camino incident. Like y'all need to prepare mentally and emotionally, I will say. But besides that, Blessing, you've been watching any anime lately?
Sadly not. I mean, I've been watching this show called Search Party, which is kind of like anime. I don't know if you guys have heard of Search Party. It's
no, tell me.
I mean, it's not anime, but I'll just go through it quickly. Like the main thing of it is it features the main character is Maybe from the show that everybody loves, including Arrested Development. Maybe from Arrested Development, she plays the main character, and the whole thing is that one person that she knows goes missing, and it's their journey of finding that person, and then things escalating out of control from there. But like the whole bit of it is that it's mostly drama with like comedy sprinkled in there, and funny enough, the characters remind me a bit of It's Always Sunny, because every single main character on that show is a shitty person, kind of to their core. And so you're just watching the show of these people who are absolutely terrible, and like not terrible in the way that they're fucking like serial killers or some shit, but terrible in the way that like this guy is super conceited, and like that's his whole thing, is that like he's just a very conceited dude down to the core. He makes up like tragic stories about himself from his past to get people to like him or feel bad for him, all this shit. And like he's kind of an obsessive liar and all this shit. But then you have another character who is just like a pathetic dude. Like that's his whole bit, is that he's just pathetic, and like, you know, people pity him and all this shit. And then like Maybe as a character, it seems like they're trying to fill their own void, and kind of like brings everybody down with her because she's obsessed with a thing that has nothing to do with her, but that kind of stems on a spiral. really good show. I'm actually like really into it and the twists and turns of it. I'm on season 2 right now for people who are familiar with it, and so like things have escalated even more in season 2 in a way that I was not expecting. But I do want to get back into some anime, and I'm very excited to talk about what anime I'm going to get back into, because it is going to be whatever we choose to do for our future anime talks. And so like, I don't know if you want to get into it now, but like I already have a pitch for this next week.
Well, you know what? We got to move into that. So let's pick a pitch right now. Tell me, give us some pitches.
I mean, Mike, we still have a hanging thread. We never finished Code Geass. We never finished it.
It's true. It's true.
And we're so close. We're like right there at the finish line. I have half of season 2 watched. That means I have probably like 15 episodes left or so, and I'll probably go back and rewatch it just to refresh myself on what has happened in Code Geass. And so I kind of want to do that for us and to appease Tim Geddes, because he's been begging. He's been like, bro, you got to finish it. And so that's one. There's also season 2 of Attack on Titan, which I know both of us are super hype on. Like, Attack on Titan was so good in season 1 that both of us have already started watching the first episodes of season 2, and I'm super hyped to get back to that.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
dude. And then
that was
like
so good.
There are other things like Full Metal Alchemist. I know is a fan favorite that folks talk about. There's that Jujutsu Kaisen that I see everybody talking about nowadays that I know is probably super good. But like those are just the ones I'm gonna throw out in terms of options. My immediate thought would be Code Geass, since we're so close to the end with that one.
I mean, Blessing, I like those pitches, and I'm all in. I really want to make sure Barrett is in there and with us, you know what I mean, and Kevin as well. But Barrett, I'll kick it to you, because like I'm like Blessing, I'm like water, baby. I could go anywhere you want to go, and I want to make sure you're feeling good with whatever we pick.
I want to let you two finish Code Geass, and like for that conversation, I can just come in and give whatever general thoughts I have on My Hero and stuff like that, because I want to let you two finish Code Geass. I think that's a fun little adventure that you two have been on, and I can pick up on whatever next adventure we decide to go on. So I feel like I feel like y'all should do Code Geass.
Well, then y'all see it right there. Next Thursday, we're gonna return with Metal Gear Solid 2 to kick that off and start our journey over there. But we'll finish the stream with more anime talk, of course. It's been a ton of fun. Blessing, Barrett, and Kevin. That was an experience. That was really, really awesome. Riding the high of that, and also now, talk about anime with you guys, and see Funimation in the chat, see all of our best friends getting absolutely wild. So we will be back for that.
Mike, I want to throw in a name of a show real quick that
tell me
I want to watch at some point. It doesn't have to be too soon, but Demon Slayer is an anime that I've heard people talk about so much. And there is an upcoming Demon Slayer game made by the same folks who do Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, which are really good. The Demon Slayer game looks like a banger, and I think it could be tight to be able to watch Demon Slayer to get hyped for that game. And so that's something I'll throw out there to think about as well. I think that game's coming out in either September or October. It's coming out soon.
I'd be down to rewatch Demon Slayer with y'all. I'd be down for that. For sure.
Well, with that, we'll finish out our stream. So let's get out of here. Everybody enjoy it, and we'll see you next week. Code Geass, the end of season 2 is what we'll be talking about, and can't wait to see you all back then. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow.